you're about to witness has not been planned. The guests have not been briefed, the jokes have not been written, and most importantly, tonight's host has been kept completely in the dark. With nothing more than a pair of headphones, our host will have to hold their own for the next hour and make an entertaining show of it. So, James, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, let's get started. This is your show now. Take it away.
Hey, everybody. Hello. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you so much for watching. This is your show now. Thank you, everybody. Wow, it feels so great to be here. It feels really great to be here.
You look great up there, James. Woo, God, you look great.
Oh, thank you, Rat. Thanks,
No,
Rat.
it's Ryan the Hound Dog here. Ryan the Hound Dog. John, my good friend John, asked me to come, and he said, get your best Hound Dog songs ready, so I got a lot of dog material. I'm Ryan the Hound Dog. How you doing tonight, James? Good to be here.
Ryan the Hound Dog. I mean, I gotta say it, Ryan. You look a lot like a rat. You look more like a rat than a hound dog to me.
I don't have a mirror, so I don't really know what you're talking about, but I'm a hound dog. Got lots of good material, lots of dog material. Can't wait to hear your monologue, James. What you got for me tonight? Hear it? Oh, yeah. Bark.
All right. Well, I guess sometimes a hound dog looks like a rat. Hard to tell.
What?
Listen, expectation. That's what we're going to be blowing out of the water here tonight. For the next hour, you're not going to believe. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Let's give it up. Let's get it up for Ryan the Hound Dog.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, everyone. I'm super excited to be here for the inaugural episode of This Is Your Show Now. I feel very honored to be picked as host for the show. Love this place, love the studio, love coming back here. Thank you guys so much for having me for the first time again. As we heard in the opening, this whole show is unscripted. I'm experiencing all of this for the first time with all of you at home, on your couches, watching wherever you are around the world. I know
the doggone truth, James.
The ratful truth is probably more like it.
You kill me.
Yeah. Well, we'd use a mousetrap if we were going to do that.
Everybody, band, let's play the song so everyone knows it's a joke. Oh, and yeah.
When I was a kid, I was bullied a lot. Not much has changed, except for the fact that I've got the disease from Jack. I'm actually 10 years old.
Progeria?
Yeah.
Even dogs know about progeria. Oh, yeah, that sucks, James. I'm sorry.
I'm still a kid. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. We have an amazing show coming up for you. We have several guests tonight. And so, Ryan, you ready for tonight's show? You good for tonight's show?
I could not be more ready, James. Thanks a lot for having me. This is a great beginning to a great show already.
Absolutely. Happy to be here. All right. So let's head on over to the desk.
Head on over to the desk, all right. Heading on over to the desk, all right. I'm just writing this song right now. Oh, yeah, going to the desk, all right. Going to the desk, yeah. Everyone pet your dogs more.
Yeah, so let's just jump right into the show. Our first guest, you know him, I love him. I'm super happy to be here with this person tonight. Let's bring him on out. Come on out, our first guest.
Oh, come on, guys.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Thanks for coming on. Hey, why don't you come on over to the guest?
Thanks for the invite, stranger. I'll come right over. That was a great way of introducing people onto your show. Have them come out on the stage like that. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, we like to do that because sometimes we have, comedians and stuff. They like to come on, they do a little thing or whatever. They have a lot of stuff going on. So
I love comedians. They make me laugh.
Can you tell everyone at home kind of who you are and what you do?
Oh, well, I'm just a son of the soil, a good old honest working 9 to 5, 9 to 9 snake that works on a farm.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you are a venomous snake, right? You do partake in that?
Well, I don't partake. It's just what nature gave me. It's not it's not really too much of a problem. I have a license. I will defend my rights if it comes to that, but I just want to just farm and plow and get my government subsidized like everyone else.
Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, I completely agree.
I can't clap.
You haven't actually introduced yourself. What's your name?
I just go by Johnson.
That's fun. That's a fun name.
That's it. I don't have a first or last name. I go by the name Johnson. In the South, they call me Johnson.
Okay, Johnson. All right.
I travel to the South a lot. Got family down there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I actually have a funny story about a time I traveled to the South. I was down there. I was doing something that happens with hosts like me is they do these tours of college campuses. They go down to college campuses and they get paid a lot of money to do these sort of tours. Yep. And so I was down there busy doing this tour, and I came across this guy. His name was Harold. Do you know someone from the South named Harold?
I've heard the name. I do not know the person.
Oh, he's not a person. So he's a golem, and long story short, it turns out he was the same guy who knew Willem Dafoe from the Antichrist movie. So yeah. So anyway, real quick. So what are you working on these days? What are you doing?
Oh, well, typical things. What have I not been? I mean, besides my farm life, which takes up most of my time with the old John Deere and Deere tractor, I am trying to prove that the earth is indeed flat for us flat bottom snakes.
Really? Flat earther, huh? I didn't take you for a flat earther. So
it's more of a theory.
Okay, so you're not fully bought in on the flat earth stuff.
Oh no, I would like to put the science back into science fact, if you know what I mean. Building a rocket in my backyard because I can do it. That's my right as a snake.
I mean, that's great. That's great. So what's that like? What goes into building a rocket in your backyard?
Well, you kind of just take old farm parts. I have a bunch of old World War II vehicles that we have scrapped together that pretty much can create some sort of rocket fuselage. I'm just sort of piecing it together from videos that I watch on Live Leak. So far, they all end in disastrous outcomes, but we're getting there.
Mm-hmm. So what makes you think that your attempt is going to be more successful than some of those other attempts?
Well, I'm still here, aren't I?
Yeah, but you haven't tried it yet. Like, I mean, don't most of those other ones happen when they try and take off? Have you launched the rocket?
Look, I'm not here to question God's plan, just whether he made the earth flat for us snakes or not. Not all of us can stand high and look above the horizon to see the curvature of the earth. Everything is low down here.
Everything is low down
here. Thank you.
Great point.
Thank you.
That's a great point. When enthusiastic. Shout out to that enthusiastic guy in the crowd. I appreciate him. So other than the rocket building, what's going on with you? What's life like? Any love on the horizon? You're talking about?
Oh, well, there is a little website that I have been using called onlyfarmers.com.
Is that different than Farmers Only? I always thought Farmers Only was the website. Is this a different website?
Well, this is the website that asks for your credit card information before you sign up, which makes it more legitimate.
Mm-hmm.
And I have received countless invites from beautiful single women, some married, wink.
Ladies, if you're watching. Let me ask you, what are you looking for in the perfect woman? It seems like you've got it all.
There are just so many things. Ideally, the perfect woman would be about 9 feet long, covered in scales, preferably not venomous, and just have large sacks in which to carry my brood. That's really all I ask. It's not too complicated. It's on my profile, Janssen 425.
Yeah. Shout out to that one guy in the crowd.
Thank you.
Not venomous, huh? Have you ever thought about dating men?
Excuse me?
Have you ever thought about dating men?
Well, I'll be honest with you. Yes. Yes, I have. It is lonely out on the farm where the wolves play and the cows moo. And sometimes old Johnson looks out there and thinks, Maybe there is love among the stars. Maybe I will build a rocket ship and I'll find my love of my life on a little place called Mars.
That's really beautiful. That's really beautiful. Wow. That is amazing. It's just fantastic. I can't believe. Well,
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I am excited for you. Correct me if you brought a clip with you, didn't you?
I want to keep it a surprise, obviously, but you asked me beforehand, and of course, I brought it here. Well, I mean, do you want me to set it up, or do you just let it speak for itself?
I think you should set it up.
Well, this has got a little bit of an action adventure, and if hey, Mr. Hollywood, if you're watching, I am available for work. Can you wink again for me, please?
Here we go. Take a look. Let's take a look at this clip. Wow, that looks amazing. That looks so good.
Thank you.
That looks so good. And
thank you so much.
I can't wait to see the whole thing. I'm so excited.
That's it.
I can't wait to see the whole thing.
That's all of it.
That's the finished product?
That was it. We spent 6 years on that one. That is a method actor friend of mine. Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, Willem
Maybe you've
Dafoe
heard of him.
I have. I met him in the South. The guy who I knew from through Antichrist. I knew him through the South.
I've only seen Spider-Man 3. The one with the snake in it.
Yeah, I think he's like a dream in that. I think. Right. Yeah, I think he's a dream. He's in Harry's mirror, if I recall. Yeah, because Harry becomes a Green Goblin too. Right?
Absolutely. If I didn't want to be plagued with any sort of plagiarism type claim, so if you see some similarities from the hit film Spider-Man 3, it is totally that is just a coincidence. We didn't have time to add the software text line, but it's there.
It's like an homage, right? It's an homage to Spider-Man 3 and your love of Spider-Man 3, right? You said Spider-Man 3 is your favorite, right?
Yes,
correct?
Absolutely.
Say in a world Spider-Man 3 didn't exist, what would be your new favorite? Yeah,
I would have to go right down the list to Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Oh, the first one. Our first introduction to what was Andrew Garfield, right? He was in that one.
Absolutely. Yes, it has a scaly-like character named a lizard, not quite a snake, but reptile in nature. Yeah, good to have some representation in there.
Yeah. It's nice to see one of your own on screen, huh? Yeah. What do you think of the set
of Spider-Man?
No, of our set. What do you
I think it's a good set. Thank you for having me here.
You are the first guest. So
yeah, it's a big deal. I think thinking of the likes of who was that canceled nobody who had Vince Vaughn on his show? He used to do the Daily Show back in the day. Kurt Cobain. That's not his name.
No, he's the one from Something's Gotta Give.
That's the one. Big tall redheaded guy.
Yeah. When they had the hand smash thing, right? Remember they had the countdown, the hand smash?
Yeah, I'm just saying there's a lot of pressure for that first guest. He had Vince Vaughn, and you have me, a snake farmer. Pretty much the same thing. Johnson,
a snake farmer who is building a rocket in your backyard.
I am no Vince Vaughn here to promote the Psycho remake, shot for shot.
Yeah,
which is unfortunate.
Was that what he was doing in that? Was he was on that show to promote the shot for shot?
Greg Kilborn. The name just came to my snake brain.
That's his name. That's the name.
Just want to give a big shout out to my friend Vince Vaughn. If he's watching, call me.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much, Johnson, for coming on. And
thanks for having me.
And so, yeah, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for being our first guest. It has honestly been my pleasure. Like I was a little nervous to talk to you because you're such a big deal, but it was amazing to have you on. So thank you for coming on.
The feeling is mutual. And ladies, I'm on the onlythefarmers.com. See you there.
Venomous with sax. That's what he's looking for. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.
God bless America. God bless the European Union. God bless Canada. God bless Alaska.
All right. Well, we are just plowing through this show. It feels like time is up. Oh, looks like we got a knock at the door. Who's there? So that
What's happening now?
that was a look behind the curiosity curtain. So Ryan, we got one guest down. How are you feeling about doing a little musical number?
Oh man, this has been great. I'd love to do one. You know, today's been rough, James, but rough, R-U-F-F. But it will be better when we start playing some dog songs.
All right. Well, without further ado, I toss it away to Ryan, the hound dog.
Ryan the Hound Dog coming right up. This song, y'all, is a total original written today. It's called All Dogs Go to Hell. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, we're warmed up. You feel that, James? You feel it? James, say it. Say you feel it.
I feel it.
Oh, I had fun when I was a stray dog. I love them singing everyone. I was I forgot the words. Oh man, fuck. God damn it. Okay. Woo! Get along now, little doggy. Woo! Get along now without me. Yippee-ki-yay. Yippee-ki-oh. Oh, yippee-ki-yay. Yippee-ki-oh. Bark, bark, bark. Oh man, James, you feel that? You feel the heat, baby? You feel that shit? Oh god. All right. Now, here's the most original part of the song. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I wish I was a dog. I wish I'd bark, 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 bark. Oh yeah, I wish I was a dog. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 rough, 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 rough. Bark, 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 off the floor. And bark, bark, rough, 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 bark, bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. Get the fuck up! Yeah! I'm down! Oh! I'm down! Yeah! Thank you.
Wow, amazing. Just fantastic. Just absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, Ryan the Hound Dog. Thank you so much for that. That was an amazing song.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you on here. Well, it's about that time. We got our second guest we're ready to bring out. You guys ready to see our second guest? Meet our second guest?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
I won't.
All right, let's bring out our second guest.
Which way's the stage?
This way. Yeah, there you go. Have a seat. You comfortable?
Ew, yeah, this is nice. What is this? China goose?
Yeah, I don't think China goose is a.
This is real China goose feathers I see on this
Maybe.
here sofa cushion.
Maybe the pillows might be China goose. I'm not sure. We'll ask the stage manager, Gary, what is it? Gary, figure out if that's China goose on there. Hey,
get the fuck over here. I'm sorry.
Thank you. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming on the show. The very first episode. Now, you're not the first guest, but you are the second guest. In some ways, that's even more important. Can you go ahead and introduce yourself? Tell everyone who you are, where you're from, where they might have seen you.
Oh, you know what they say. Second the best. First day. Who was that guy? Yeah, I'm known in the touring circuit as Tommy Toblerone, the troll.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's it.
I am stage manager, set up, break down the stages, touring manager for Trolls World Tour 2020.
Oh, Trolls. Oh, right. Trolls. Okay, so I wasn't thinking. So you are the stage manager for the Trolls on their world tour. In case you guys haven't seen it, Trolls World Tour is a feature film in theaters now or at home, probably at home because you shouldn't be in a theater. So I was under the impression that was just a movie, but you're saying that the Trolls actually do go on a tour.
The film is based off the real world events of the touring Trolls, the 6 clans of Trolls who play different types of music, tour the world, making their performances. I am the stage manager. I set up, dismantle the stages, and I pick up the troll poops.
Okay. All right. So that's amazing. I don't know if you guys knew that at home. So you're telling me that the movie Trolls World Tour is a, what's the word? Biopish. Based on
it's
on
a
the
true
real,
biopish.
A true biopish based on the real world events of the actual Trolls. Is what you're saying?
Yes, I can confirm.
That's fascinating. I had no idea. Wow. How about that? Let's give it up for the Trolls, the real world Trolls. So tell me, you must have some wild stories from the road, huh?
I do. So many concerts. Every night a week, we've got a concert. We're setting up. We're breaking down. We got Trolls on the move. I, of course, am not one of the famous Trolls. I work behind the scenes, behind the camera. No fame and no glory come my way. I don't only pick up the troll poop.
Wow. That's amazing. So can I ask you, what of the genres, because the Trolls, they cover a lot of
the
genres
Trolls
of music,
play
right?
all kinds of rock and roll. They play rock and roll music.
Yep.
Just about any music. The Trolls took it. They appropriated it.
Are Trolls white?
What kind of fucking question is that?
I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Because there's some of them are blue and pink, I think.
I'm trying to get us to unionize right now. But I'm getting some resistance.
All the Trolls. You're trying to get all the Trolls, or just the ones that work on the stage? Because I mean, it feels like most Trolls live a pretty lavish lifestyle, right? They are in the limelight, but you feel like you're undervalued.
Well, yeah, the Troll. If you're gonna be lucky to be a Troll in the band, yeah, you might live a very lavish lifestyle. I do not. I live underground. Not allowed on the stage, but to set it up.
I think that's part of the reason we wanted to have you on the show, is to give you an opportunity, because you're a very interesting character, Tommy Toblerone. You're a very interesting character. I find you to be very charming.
This is a jean skirt. This is a jean, not shorts. This is a jean skirt.
Well, I imagine your legs are so large that it's sometimes easier to just have one large hole.
I got two club feet. I got 2 club hands. It's hard to set up the stages because I got so many club appendages.
Have you ever thought about getting people, like not Trolls, to set up the stages for the world tour?
What are you saying? Maybe like, I don't know, a sewer rat or a troglodyte?
Yeah. We got a rat here. We have Ryan the rat. Or sorry,
I'm a dog. I am a dog. Don't say that.
That's a fucking dog. Are you blind or something?
Thank you, Troll. Thank you. This bigot over here is fucking calling me all sorts of names all night.
The Trolls gotta unionize.
Gotta unionize. I agree. I completely agree.
Well, can I just say, as someone who is working tirelessly behind the scenes, you are the first performer, entertainer who has treated Tommy Toblerone with any modicum of respect. I have a gift to thank you.
Oh, do you? A gift for me?
Yeah, I would like you to marry my daughter.
Oh, is she here?
No, she's not here tonight.
Uh-huh.
But her name's Magpie.
Magpie, huh? She's a troll?
She's ugly.
All right.
I think we got a video over here.
Got a video of her. Well, I mean,
roll the clip of my beloved Magpie, who's your future wife.
Let's roll the clip. Wow. Magpie. Let's give it up for Magpie, everybody. Wow.
That was her. I told you she was ugly just so you would be surprised when you saw how beautiful she is.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I was a little bit taken aback, but her eyes, just piercing, beautiful. Was that yellow? Were those yellow eyes? No, maybe like white to yellow.
Those are cat eyes.
She's got cat eyes. Is that normal for trolls to have cat eyes? Is that like a common thing?
It is from so many years underground.
There she is with her beautiful underground eyes. I mean, she seems lovely.
James, can I tell you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
She's not a virgin.
That's okay.
It's like throwing a sedimentary rock into a magnanimous rock cave down there.
Do you often use rocks for like this using rocks in that way because of your trolls?
Trolls use rocks for everything. Rock and roll, rock gardens, Rock Hudson.
Wait, was Rock Hudson a troll? Was he a troll?
No, I think he was just closeted.
Oh, okay. You feel like you can be excited at all for the movie because of what's the controversy surrounding it? Do you feel like you can enjoy it?
Let me tell you, James, I'm incredibly excited for the film The Trolls World Tour because I will see my name in those credits and I will know that I have made it.
So
can we actually, I think we have a clip of the credits to preview here tonight.
All right, well, let's roll that clip.
There it is, my life's work on screen.
Very impressive.
But do you want to know how I build the stages or what?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, hey, Johnson. Can you tell me more about the building of the stages?
I work really closely with the musicians to conceive of the stage. And they usually say, okay, I want to stand over there. And I say, okay, well, let's put something for you to stand on. So then I get the materials, I get the other trolls, we build it, pick up any troll poop that's lying around.
Yeah.
Marry off our daughters. There's the stage.
Yeah, it's hard work. That's hard. Oh, there's Magpie. She's watching, proud daughter watching you at home. Well, that sounds pretty amazing to me. Oh, you all right? You okay? Are you all right? Do you want some water? Oh, Johnson.
Hey,
Johnson.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I really appreciate you coming on, Tommy. This has been long overdue. You're a dear friend of mine, and I'm happy to have you on the show. Happy to give you a platform.
I'm your father-in-law, soon to be.
I am going to marry your daughter, apparently, Magpie, lovely girl, and so thank you so much for coming on the show, and we hope to see you back sometime soon.
Thank you for having me on the show. Trolls rights, trolls rights,
trolls rights, everybody. So you can just step.
Bye.
You know, that got me thinking. I think the dogs should probably unionize too, James. What do you think about that?
I mean, I'm here for any sort of protections for workers. I think that's very important.
I don't want to get mistreated over here.
My concern would be is that you put a lot of effort into unionizing dogs, and potentially you do not reap the benefits of that, Ryan.
Oh, that's really? Go on, James. Are you management trying to stop me from unionizing the dogs? Is that what you're telling me right now to all of America?
I wouldn't call myself management. It is my show.
You're the host? You're the host?
Yeah, but I don't think that I have the kind of control over this that you think I do.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Well, we'll talk later.
You want to talk now? We can talk now if you want to.
No, it's okay. You'll be hearing from my union leader.
Oh, hold on. I gotta knock at the door. Yeah, I hear it. Okay, I got it. There he is. We saw him earlier. People love him.
I'm wondering where he's been.
Thank you guys so much for watching at home. Special thanks to our guests tonight. We got Johnson, the snake, building a rocket ship in his backyard. Also a farmer looking for love out there. If you got the sacks, give him a call. Also, Tommy Toblerone, working hard, paying the bills, keeping Magpie safe. Thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. Special shout outs to Gary behind the scenes. I also want to make sure we give a shout out to those Skeletons Trolls World Tour. Looks amazing. I can't wait to see it again. This has been my pleasure. Happy to be here for the inaugural episode. Hopefully you guys loved the show. We can't wait to bring you more guests, more musical acts, and more hosts, guys. This has been my pleasure. This is the greatest night of my life. Thank you so much. I love New York. Good night.
Yeah. Good job, Jay. Gary. John. The Snake. Wow. I did so good.